Hi, welcome to Nav's Comics. Hope you survived the experience. I was just on vacation last week. Didn't go anywhere. It was a stay home, a staycation. And I had all this intent of making some videos, but just things had happened, some health stuff, multiple things, and just couldn't get there. So here we are, Sunday, finally getting around to doing a video. So this is a quick little comic book call and then a mail call. So let's get into it. To start off, we have Superman versus Lobo. Now, I had missed this one in the solicitations, and watching Small Town Collectibles, he does a kind of a what's coming up this week. Oh man, I'm pretty sure it was him. Oh boy, or I've watched so many channels. But yeah, anyway, there was the mention of Superman versus Lobo, and I'm like, oh wow, I gotta check that out. I might be wrong on. It may have been like Legion of Comics or Comic Fed. I can't remember anymore. Oof, it's been a while. But excited to read that. Although, for whatever reason, these magazine-style DC books, I have a bunch of them. I'm excited to read all of them, and I've not started any of them. So, we'll see when I get around to it. There's another book, I think from Scoot, Scout's Kids Run, or Kids Imprint. Anyway, there was another one that I thought came out this week, but my LCS didn't have it. However, I thought I would check for any other Scoot stuff they had, and they had Action Tank, which seems pretty cool. Now, I bought this for my niece. Now, if it was for me, I'd be a little bit disappointed because of this. See if you can. See that tear? Look at that. What is going on? And yeah, like at first I even felt it with my finger before I even saw it, and I'm like, whoa, what? This does not feel right. So anyways, interesting concept that they do apparently, where so one issue is $1.99, so it's not bad. I think that kids would really enjoy this. However, it's followed up by a trade paperback. I obviously don't have, so I don't know when that's coming out or if it's out already or not, but I'll let my brother and sister-in-law deal with buying the follow-up to it. And while I was there wasn't much else I wanted, but I thought I bought Superman, Son of Kal-El, #1, and I thought it was alright. I thought I would check out #2, might as well. It wasn't enough where I decided to contact Discount Comic Book Service to say, hey, get me #2 at a discount. It's more of I'm there, and I wasn't really able to buy much during Free Comic Book Day, so I kind of felt like I should spend a little bit more. So yeah, that is that. Now, for the mail call, I got something off eBay, and I believe, this was listed at $75. It was up for quite a while, and I made an offer for $60. And I wasn't so sure if they would accept it, or I thought maybe they would counter, but they did actually accept it, and the shipping was $9. Now you can tell this is a slab, and you can tell this is shipped with, the $9 priority mail, not the $15, which a lot of slabs are for the cushioning, I guess. But we'll see how this worked out. $69 in total, which I think is like an okay price. It's not, I don't feel like a great price, but this is me buying. Okay, so they did this for a little bit of cushioning, which I guess works. A little nervous about using the razor, but I'm doing it where it would not hit the case. It's instead hitting the cardboard. Alright, hopefully this gets us somewhere. Alright. Throw that down. And go to this. And so what we have is I get to look first, you may have saw it, but I'm liking it, a 9.6. I'm going to take this down. 9.6, Uncanny X-Men, number 170. So this is obviously CBCS, not CGC, but that's totally okay by me. Don't really care, personally. I know some people do, but I don't. I guess you can't really get the... Yeah, I wanted to get the... Well, I guess it doesn't matter, can't see much. Anyway, there it is. Yeah, so 170 is actually the highest number from the Uncanny X-Men run, like below 200, that I don't have. So, meaning I had 171 through, I believe, the end of the run. I may be missing some in like the 300s or 400s, like when I was in college or whatever, but that's not really too important to me. Mainly it's the Bronze Age stuff I'm looking at, and I want to get as many of those as possible, and I want to get them in a high grade. I could have, like, so I paid $69 for this, right? And so the majority of that money is the guarantee of a high grade. I did see one that I thought about buying that was like $5 and probably $5 shipping. So $10 for a book that might have been a 9.6. Of course, then you would have to send it off, which I just still haven't gotten around to doing with any of my books. So there's that. But, whatever that would cost, so add that onto it. So I may have been paying like $10 to $30 or something just to guarantee the grade and not mess around with trying to get different issues, different copies of it. So that's like one aspect I like for this whole slab thing. Now, I guess it means I've never read this one, so it means I'm still not going to read it. But I'm of the feeling that I just bought this book. I'll probably find a way to read it, but that's me. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. So that means I don't think I have 169. I'd have to look, but because I do have a variety of issues lower than 170, obviously, but this was the highest one I was missing. So yeah, that's I'm after these Uncanny X-Men's very slowly, but I'm doing it. And actually, I kind of want to not hear any news about mutants in the MCU until I've gotten to where I want to be. And that won't happen. This literally will not happen. Like, there's no way. Like, I may not be able to buy like 129 first appearance of Kitty Pryde. I might not be able to buy 109 the first appearance of Guardian from Alpha Flight. There's probably no way I'm going to buy those before they're announced in the MCU. Well, I guess maybe not Alpha Flight. People are specking on it, but I have a hard time believing they're going to the MCU. But hey, if they do, cool. I've always loved Alpha Flight. That was my introduction to comics. So, yeah. All right. Well, real quick, since you've stuck around to the end here, I have some notes here. I want to make sure. All right. So first off, thank you very much to Gary B, the casual comic book guy. He gave me a shout out in today's video of his, which is really cool. Honestly, like I was hoping he would eventually, but not yet. But that's just because I haven't been too active with making the videos, and and I haven't really done too much more lately than this is what I just forgot, which I like to do, and I like to talk about it. But I want to talk comics a little bit more. But anyway, it's a great time being a part of this community, and I really appreciate him giving me a shout out. And this hasn't been planned. No date's been scheduled yet. But maybe this week or maybe next week, I'm going to be doing a mystery box battle with the Comic Vet, who I've mentioned many times on my channel before. We have both bought a mystery box off of Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics, and I got mine a little while ago. Chris, the Comic Vet's in Canada, so it took a little bit longer for him to get his. So I have my box sitting back here. I'm dying to open it, and so finally we're gonna be opening it together on his channel, and I think Rob will be there as well. So that'll be pretty exciting. It was a 10 box set, so yeah. Saw a lot of the books that he was putting into it, so yeah, just pretty excited to open it up. That'll be my second mystery box I've ever purchased. So yeah, so I guess when that happens, man, I know like this whole community is on Instagram. I guess I am Nav's Comics, but I don't really participate on Instagram. I tweet all my videos on Twitter. I'm heavily on Twitter, so that's definitely where you would find me. But I don't really have a Nav's Comics Twitter. It's just my personal Twitter, and I don't know, if you follow me, you might get annoyed by some of my political opinions, but that's kind of what I use it for gaming and politics. So, all right. Well, I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else. I don't see. I didn't have anything else in my notes, so I really appreciate you checking out this video. I love to share what I get, and I'd love to talk with you. So please comment, please like and subscribe, and share it if you think anyone else might enjoy this. And I hope to see you on the next one. So have a good one.